Hi guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, today we're going to talk about faves and fails and empties for the month of September. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. As always, first and foremost, I would just want to say thank you so very much if you're already subscribed to my channel. And if you are not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So let's go ahead and get started. So this month I didn't have a whole lot of empties, so that's why I combined them with favorites and fails. So let's jump right in. The Garnier Micellar Water. This is a favorite. I use it and I probably go through it every 2 months. So you see this in my empties all the time. And yes, it's already been replaced. Absolutely. The next item is the exfoliating powder from Lue, L-U-E. I love this. It is empty again. So this is about the second or third bottle that I've gone through. I love it. It's a powder. You mix it with water. You put it on your face, let it dry a little bit, and then just scrub it away. And it is an all-natural product, so it has oatmeal in it, and it smells divine. So much so that every time I use it, my cat jumps up on the tub and starts trying to lick my face. And it's truly my favorite exfoliating powder. I absolutely love it. So that's already replaced. My Overnight Radiance Renewal Cream by Palu. I love this moisturizer, but I am trying a new one. So I haven't replaced the nighttime. I have the daytime one as well as the toner, and it's by far my favorite toner, you guys know that. But I'm just trying a new nighttime one, so I haven't replaced it yet, and I'm not sure if I will, because I want to see how other things work. The other thing that will be the other item that will be of no surprise to you is the Gold Bond Neck and Chest Firming Cream. I am out of this again. I go through this about once a month, once every 6 weeks. And again, I've done before and after pictures with this product. If you haven't seen that, I'll list it here. I love it. I use it twice a day. Other empties that I have is this little guy right here. And what this is the blade to my little razor. So you just unscrew this and screw it back in, and then it's a little facial razor, and I love it for the little facial hairs that we get around the mouth, or at least I get around the mouth. So it's great. I use this in conjunction with the Dermaflash. So the Dermaflash is more of a true exfoliating device, where this is just more of a hair removal device. And again, I just use it in certain areas and I love it. So these do run out, and I just get them off of Amazon. So I'll list once again everything in the description box. Why don't we start with the makeup that I'm wearing? So because I've got a lot of favorites on my face today. So the first, let's start with the eye palette. I get Glossy Box every month, and I don't do an unboxing because I used to do them, and the thing is that so much of it is just a first impression kind of thing, and a lot of it's skincare. So if there is something that I really like, then I will bring it to your attention. So in last month's Glossy Box, there was an eyeshadow palette. It's by Style London, and this was super cute. This is the Eaton Square eyeshadow palette. This is, you know, it's the eyeshadow itself, it says that it's paraben free, it has vitamin E, it's mineral based, and it's cruelty free. I like this. Now, there's no mirror in here, but I love the color of the shadows. This is going to be no surprise because I love browns and mauves. I think they're very pretty. The thing about this particular palette, though, is although I love the colors and I love the shimmers, it's not I use this palette in conjunction with whatever palette I may be using that day, because there's so many shimmers. There's only 2 mattes, so it's hard to create an entire eye look the way I like to do it. But I did do it today, and I think the colors are really, really pretty, especially the shimmers. If you really want to add intensity, just wet your brush with a little MAC Fix Plus. It's really perfect for fall, so this is really cute. Next, the blush that I'm wearing is by NARS, and this is, I'm so behind the times, I guess, you know, because everybody has this blush, I'm sure. This is a beautiful color. This is Orgasm, and I absolutely love the color. I've been meaning to try it and wanting to try it. I don't know why it's taking me so long, but that's what I have on today, and I think it's a really pretty and beautiful blush, and it certainly does well with mature skin. At least my skin. All right, another lip favorite, and this is what I'm wearing today. It is a lip duo from Laura Mercier. This is in the, this is a limited edition. This is in the color Rose, and it includes 2 lipsticks. So the first, right, this one is called Fresh, and this is the Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick. So it comes like this. So it's like a lip pencil kind of deal, and this is a extreme matte. So I swatched them earlier, so you can see here, this is the matte right here. So it's a beautiful color. I love the colors. This one here is the lipstick that also came. So you can see that this is more of a lipstick version, and then this is more of a matte. The lipstick, so it has a nice little sheen to it. Here it is here. It's very beautiful. And this is in the color, I think it's Coquette. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing it, but anyways, it's very beautiful. It's the Rose collection. So they're both those rose tones. They're just slightly different, and one is more of a matte and the other has a little bit of a sheen to it. I am wearing this one today. So this is just beautiful. I love this color. I love both colors. I love both lipsticks. I think this is a beautiful little collection, and perfect for fall. It's very nice. It's very moisturizing. Okay. One of my favorite primers is by Fenty Beauty, and I love it. I use it almost every day. And it is the Pro Filter primer. I love this. So I love this so much that about a month ago, I picked up the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Primer. I like this. Now, here's the thing. I use as a primer the MD, Paracone's MD No Eyeshadow, and I love this as a primer because it's an eyeshadow. Even though it gives it that all natural look, it works great as a primer, but it's not really a primer, so I'm gonna pretend I don't have this and just review it as if I was reviewing a primer, because even though I use this and I prefer this, it is an eyeshadow. But I do like this a lot. This is a very good primer, so if you're in the market for an eyeshadow primer, I think this one works very, very well. It does hide the little imperfections, not as good as the eyeshadow, of course, because it's a primer. And then it does help keep, I have it on today, it does help keep the eyeshadow lasting longer and not crease. So it's a very, very good eyeshadow primer. Another favorite is by Tatcha, and this is the Kissou Lip Mask. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. And this is the little glass jar it comes in, and it comes with this little tiny spatula, this little gold spatula. This is what it looks like, and it's a very thick gel-like consistency. And absolutely beautiful. I put this on at night as recommended, and then sleep in it. And what's very interesting about this is the lip mask I've ever used. It actually adheres. You can feel it, but it doesn't move. It's very, very interesting. And it really just is a beautiful, and it just has a beautiful feel on the mouth, and it doesn't bother me. I sleep in it. It doesn't get on anything, and it's just really beautiful and keeps my lips moisturized, which of course is the most important thing. But I really, really love this a lot. It's a very unique product. It's not like anything I've ever tried before, so it's definitely one of my favorites. In the glossy box as well was a new dry shampoo. You know my favorite is Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. This one is by Freeman, and it's called Psst Dry Shampoo. Original citrus, so the smell on this is phenomenal. I love it. It smells very fresh, where the Not Your Mother's has that more coconut, tropical smell. This one has a really nice citrus smell. It's good in the hair, and it really works well. I've been using this instead of Not Your Mother's. I like both of them. And I think this one is even less expensive, but again, I'll list in the description box. One of my other favorites this month is the Too Faced primer. This one, the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Now it came with the Too Faced 3-in-1 Hangover Spray, Setting Spray, which I use all the time. This is one of my favorite setting sprays. So this was an opportunity for me to try the primer, and I really like it. It's very lightweight. It goes on very nicely. Let me just show you what it looks like. So it comes out in a white cream here, and you can see, and it's really just beautiful on the skin and gives a very nice refreshed look to the skin, and it's very moisturizing as well. So I'm really enjoying that primer. Now for the fails. Unfortunately, there were some fails. I tried a new foundation out, and I love Josie Maran. There's a lot of products I love of hers. I love the argan oil, but I did try her Vibrancy foundation, and unfortunately this foundation just did not react well to my skin at all. I've never had this happen before with a foundation. I broke out with little raised bumps. They were itchy. I was having a complete reaction to this foundation, and so I will never use this again, just because for whatever reason, whatever ingredients are in here just do not play nice with my skin at all, which is too bad because this is a beautiful foundation. It had a nice dewy finish to it. It didn't settle too deeply into the fine lines, settled a little bit but not too much, but again I can't use it. All right, I did try another foundation. This was the Lancome Ultra Wear foundation. I got 2 samples of this, or 2 trial size of this, and this is another foundation that just did not work, which I guess would be okay if it blended, but unfortunately it sort of just sits on the skin. It just doesn't blend. It doesn't, that's the best way I could see it. It just sits there. It sits in the creases. It sits in the fine lines. It sits in the pores. It just sits on the skin, and it just doesn't blend, and it moves. I just did not like this at all. It just is not flattering. I don't know who it would be flattering for, but I can tell you definitely not for mature women at all. The next thing that did not work for me, and I love Too Faced, but I went and got their Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer. Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, first of all, I typically do not like things like this because you're swirling, and I don't know how, are you gonna get the right amount? Here's the other thing, it's illuminizing. I don't know what I was thinking. But for mature skin, this just does not work. Too much illuminizing going on in this for it to work on my skin tone. I can use a little bit of highlighter, but this all over kind of deal is just not for me. Okay, one of the things that did come in a glossy box that was very interesting, and I gave it a try, it's called the Mood Matcher Twist Stick Lip Color, 12-hour lip color. And I was like, what the heck, it's orange. There's the color, right? But it's not. Let me put it here. It's supposed to match whatever mood you're in, I guess. So it actually comes out, this is what it looks like, but it comes out kind of a rosy orange. Let's see if I can show there. And it will just keep darkening, but it came out, okay, first the color, not for me. Not attractive color at all. But you could see it's kind of fun that it changes color, but it just didn't change color to a color I would wear. So that's it for my favorites and fails and empties for the month of September. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.